Okay, babe, you wanna reinvent yourself. I 100% support. If you feel like that is what you need, go ahead and do it. I'm so proud of you. But I'm gonna help you lead your way into that. Let me tell you how you can rebrand and reinvent yourself. Because most of the time when we want to rebrand or reinvent ourselves, we do not know where to start. Even though deep inside we know we want to change our entire personality overnight and we want to change the person that we've been living inside for so long, but we just don't know how to. I have cracked the code, so I'm gonna help you reinvent or rebrand yourself into this whole new person that you are gonna love. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. First is first, I want you to understand what is wrong with you right now. Here's the thing, it's okay not to love yourself. We do not always love the person that we are 24/7. There are times in our lives where we just do not like who we are as a person. We just do not feel like our current situation is the right one for us, is not benefiting anyone, and it's not doing good to us. So it is okay to change your situation because it just does not fit you. So in order for you to be this new person, you have to understand who you are right now and what is wrong with it. Are you lazy? Are you unmotivated? Do you feel ugly? Do you feel fat? Do you feel too skinny? Do you not have a career? Do you feel like you're just this couch potato? What is wrong with you? So I would recommend you to get a piece of paper, just sit quietly in a room. Just think, what do you not like about yourself, and write it down. I want you to write down what you do not like about yourself. I want you to write down all the problems you have in your life, and if you can, write a solution to it. Like for example, if you are overweight right now, the solution should be losing all of that kilos, losing like 15 kilograms. If you do not have a career, I want you to write what the solution is. Most of your problems have solutions if you think about it. All of them have a solution. So I want you to write down the problems that you have. Literally just sit in front of a mirror and look at yourself and just think to yourself, what am I going through? Why do I not like the person I'm looking at? What is wrong with me? And just understand and remember that it's okay not to feel good about yourself. No one always feels good about themselves until they find that personality that fits them, until they get into the lifestyle that they have been wanting for so long. It's okay to try different personalities. It's okay to try different lifestyles until you find the one that you're absolutely in love with and you want to live in for the rest of your life. So trust me when I say this, just sit down in a quiet room, write down what you do not like about yourself, and possibly, if you can, write down a solution to it. I'm not asking you to make a huge plan, just write down what a possible solution could be to your problem. Number 2, now you will write down what kind of person you want to be. I just want you to close your eyes right after writing down what you do not want to be, what you do not like about yourself. Who is the person that you want to be? What kind of person? What personality traits does she have? How does she look? How does she feel? When she walks into a room, what is the energy that she gives to others? Is she an attractive person? Is she a magnetic person? When she walks into a room, does she make everyone turn their heads around? When she walks into a room, does everyone know she's the smartest person in the room? Is she the most cheerful person in the room? I want you to just sit down and think of the person you want to be. Who is she? And sometimes it might be impossible for you to achieve it in your head. You think that. But trust me, there's nothing impossible in this world. You can literally be a millionaire overnight. Your life could change for better or for worse, just like this. So do not underestimate the power of your mind, your luck, your fate, and how much control you have over your life. So sit down, write down what you like about yourself, write down what you want to change. I want you to literally describe every single detail of the person that you want to be. Is she working out 5 times a day? Does she love eating vegetables now? Does she have this dream guy? Is she more respectable with men? Is she a high value woman? Is she someone who brings cheer and joy into a group of company? Is she a smart, successful woman? I want you to write all of those things in that piece of paper, and I want you to read it constantly and remind yourself of the person you want to be. Number 3 is changing your appearance. Now let me tell you one thing. Changing your wardrobe or your appearance has a lot to do. Even though we might think that it does not, don't you just ever feel like you are this whole new person when you color your hair, or when you get a new tattoo, or you get a new piercing? You want to change your whole personality. Happens to me when I color my hair, when I cut my hair short. I feel like I am this new person. What I would definitely recommend is just change the way you look a little bit, so that you believe that you are a different person. It really helps me personally. When I ever feel like I want to reinvent myself, I do something to change my appearance. So when I wake up the next day, I'm not used to the face in front of the mirror anymore. I'm this this new person. I would either cut my hair short, I would color my hair, I would get a new piercing. I would just do something to change my appearance. I literally threw away all of my black t-shirts and black clothes out the window. Okay, not out the window because that's a violation. I literally threw out all of my black clothes because I wanted to be a more colorful person. I was tired of the emo, swaggy kind of person. I wanted to be that feminine woman who just looks bright and cheerful. And I bought literally a whole new wardrobe when I wanted to reinvent myself. And I changed the way I looked. I grew my hair out. I got a new piercing. I changed my hair color. I did so many different things. I went from long nails to short nails. I did a lot of things. I changed the way I looked because it just made me feel so much better. And when I woke up the next day after having that glow up, I felt so motivated to change my entire life. So I started off with changing my appearance, and I would recommend you guys to do it as well because it really does factor in. It really does help you become this different person when you look in the mirror and you do not recognize the person you were yesterday. So change your appearance if you can. It will really help you, even if it's like the tiniest thing. If you always have straight hair, go curl your hair. If you're always walking around with curly hair, straighten your hair. Okay, the next point is you have to let go of your old life. You cannot be this new person. You can't rebrand or reinvent yourself or be this new person you want to be when you're still attached to your old life. That means old people, old situations, old scandalous environments, old people that used to just bring down your energy. You have to remove yourself out of that situation. You have to forget the life that you had and focus and put your energy into the life that you want to have. So in order for you to have this beautiful life that you desire, you have to let go of that old life that you get nothing good out of. Okay, clearly you didn't like that old life because there was nothing good about it. You can pick up the good things like your best friend or your parents who were really supportive, but those toxic exes or that girl you've been stalking or the high school practice that you go to that you absolutely hate or that class that you do not like, yeah, you gotta let that go. Those habits that you used to have, you gotta let that go. For example, let me tell you, this actually was my ex. This guy used to go to a park that everyone used to go to. He was very badly influenced. He used to smoke there, he used to play football there, and he was just a mess because he went to that park every single day after school. He could not focus on his studies. He couldn't really do anything out of his life because he was such a mess. Going to a park, you guys, going to a park. Okay, so when he reinvented himself, he literally stopped. The first thing he did was stop going to the park because that's where he got the cigarettes. That's where all the friends were there who were fucking up his head. That's when playing football was the reason he couldn't balance school and he was failing classes. So the first thing he did was get rid of that old life. So he got rid of those friends, the situations, the circumstances, all of the exes that was dragging him down through scandals. He let all of that go and rebranded himself. Trust me, he even changed his school. So let me tell you, that is next level rebranding. I'm not telling you to do all of those things. I mean, if you could, that's great. But what I'm saying is, in order for you to go into that new life that you really want to, you have to let go of that old one. So you gotta let go all of the things that were bringing you down in the life that you didn't like, in the person that you didn't like. Why didn't you like yourself? Because you were so unmotivated. Why weren't you motivated enough? Because you were having friends, you were going to parties, you were just always just doing the wrong things. So in order for you to be that person that you really want to be, you have to let go of that old life. And trust me, without letting go of that, you cannot move on to the new life. And the next one is build new habits and skills. So when you're imagining this new life, this new you, what are the habits this girl has? What are the habits that makes her the ideal person? Does she work out 5 times a week? Does she study twice a day? Does she pray 5 times a day? Is she someone who goes to church? Is she someone who is more optimistic about life? Is she someone who stays away from drama? What are the habits she has? Does she wake up at 5 a.m.? I want you to write down this ideal person in your head that I told you in step number 2. What habits does she need to have in order to become this ideal person? And after understanding what habits you need to have to become the person you want to be, I want you to start building those habits. I want you to start adapting those habits into your life. Every single day, I want you to do something new, try something new, a new experience. And I want you to build those habits, waking up at 5 a.m., going for a run, working out, meeting new people, going to a new class. gaining a new experience. I want you to try new things and build new habits. In order for you to be that person, be the person you want to be, you have to build those habits. Habits are so crucial in our lives, guys. Every single thing that we do is because of a habit. You know, me filming this video is because I film on Saturdays. The reason I sleep late is because I work late. The reason I exercise every single day is because I want to be healthy. It's a habit. The reason I am fit is because I exercise. The reason I have money is because I work hard enough. So those habits are gonna get you to the place that you want to be in. The person that you want to be, you will get that through habits. Habits are very important when it comes to our lives. And skills. Skills are another great thing that we need to have. Learn new skills. Instead of wasting your time talking about that boy, this girl, take a course online. Learn something new. Learn how to cook something. Go for pottery. Do something important in your life. Do something that'll impact your life positively instead of negative. Stop staying on your phone and wasting your time. You want to be this new person, take it seriously. Do not always try to be this new person, do it for one day and then go back to the same person you used to be. Absolutely not. This time, I want you to be this new person, rebrand yourself, reinvent yourself, and stick to it. Even if you fail one day and you catch yourself lacking, it's okay. Pull yourself back together and be the person you want to be. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.